Fundamental Programming Structures in Java. Introduction. In this chapter, we will discuss the following topics: a simple Java program, comments, data types, variables, operators, strings, input and output, control flow, big numbers, and arrays. A simple Java program. The following simple Java program displays the output. We will not use hello world. Public class first sample open bracket, public static void main string arguments open bracket, system.out.println. We will not use hello world bracket closed. The following rules apply while writing a Java program. Java is case sensitive. Public access modifier controls the levels of access other parts of a program have to this code. Class reminds that everything in a Java program lives inside a class. Following the keyword class is the name of the class. Must begin with a letter. After that, they can have any combination of letters and digits. You cannot use a Java reserved word such as public or class for a class name. File name for the source code must be the same as name of the public class with the extension .java appended. The Java compiler compiles the source code and automatically names the bytecode file filename.class and stores it in the same directory as the source file. Launch the program by using the following command: java space class name. With the code in the main method, JVM starts execution. The code for any method must be started by an opening brace and ended by an closing brace. Every statement must end with a semicolon. Java uses the general syntax as it is equivalent of a function call object.method of parameters. Methods in Java, like functions in any programming language, can use 0, 1 or more parameters. Comments. Comments are not shown up in the executable program. Three ways of marking comments are: // use this for a command that will run from the slash to the end of the line. Example: system.out.println. We will not use hello world. This is too cute /hostage and hostage/. This will let you block off a longer command // and hostage/. This can be used to generate documentation automatically. Uses a // to start and a */ to end. Example: // This is the first sample program in core Java at version 1.01 1997-03-22 at author Gary Cornell */. Data types. Java is a strong type language. Every variable must have a declared type. Java has 8 primitive types. Integer types. Negative values are allowed for numbers without fractional parts. The integer type is the most practical type. If you want to represent the number of inhabitants of our planet, you will need a long one. The pipe and short types are mainly intended for specialized applications such as low-level file handling. Floating point types. The floating point type denote numbers with fractional parts. The name double numbers have twice the precision of the float type. Most applications use double. The limited precision of float is simply not sufficient for many situations. Numbers of type float have a suffix f, for example 3.14 f. Floating point numbers without an f suffix, such as 3.14, are always considered to be of type double. The Boolean type. The Boolean type has two values. They are false and true. It is used for evaluating logical conditions. You cannot convert integers to a Boolean values. The character type. To describe individual characters, the character type is used. For example, A is a character constant with value 65. It is different from A string containing a single character. Besides the /u escape sequence that indicate the encoding of Unicode code units, there are several escape sequences for special characters as shown. In Java, the character type describes a code unit in the UTF-16 encoding. Unless you are actually manipulating UTF-16 code units, do not use the character type in your programs. Variables. Every variable has a type in Java. By placing the type, first you declare a variable followed by the name of the variable. Examples: double salary, integer employee number. Since a declaration is a complete Java statement, the semicolon is necessary. A variable name must begin with a letter and must be sequence of letters or digits. Letter: capital A to capital Z, small a to small z, underscore, dollar, or any Unicode character that denotes a letter in a language. Digits: 0 to 9 and any Unicode characters that denote a digit in a language. The length of a variable name is essentially unlimited. One cannot use a Java reserved word for a variable name. One can have multiple declarations on a single line. Integer I, j, both are integers. Initializing variables. By means of an assignment statement, a declared variable must be explicitly initialized. You can never use an uninitialized variable. You assign to a previously declared variable by using the variable name on the left, an equal sign, and then some Java expression with an appropriate value on the right. Integer employee number equal to 12557. You can both declare and initialize a variable on the same line. For example, integer employee number equal to 12557. In Java, you can put declarations anywhere in your code. Constants. In Java, keyword final used to denote a constant. Class circle. A constant is available to multiple methods inside a single class with the keyword static final. In the above given program, we have created the class circle and declared the variable pi as final, and its value cannot be changed. It displays pi value as 3.14159. Operators. Plus, minus, asterisk, slash are used in Java for addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Integer remainder, sometimes called modulus, is denoted by %. Convenient shortcut for using binary arithmetic operators in an assignment. X plus equal to 4 is equal to x plus 4. Increment and decrement operators. N plus plus adds 1 to the current value of the variable n, and n minus minus subtracts 1 from it. There is also a prefix form plus plus n. For example, integer m equal to 7, integer n equal to 7, integer a equal to 2 asterisk plus plus m. Now a is 16 and m is 8. Integer b equal to 2 asterisk n plus plus. Now b is 14 and n is 8. Relational and Boolean operators. Java has the full complement of relational operators. Double equal, which means equality. Exclamatory symbol equal to, that is inequality. Less than, then greater than, less than or equal to, and greater than or equal to. Double ampersand, that is means logical. The value of expression 1 ampersand expression 2 is automatically false if the first expression is false without evaluating the second expression. Logical OR operator. The value of expression 1 or expression 2 is automatically true if the first expression is true without evaluating the second expression. Question mark colon, that is ternary operator, that is occasionally useful. Expression condition question mark expression 1 colon expression 2. Bitwise operators. The bitwise operators are ampersand, that is and or operator, XOR and NOT. Greater than and less than operators which shift a bit pattern to the right or left. greater than operator which fills the top bits with 0, unlike greater than which extends a sign bit into the top bits. There is no less than operator. Conversions between numeric types. It is frequently necessary to convert from one numeric type to another. Figure displays the legal conversions. Cast. Numeric conversions are possible in Java, but of course information may be lost. Conversions in which loss of information is possible or done by means of cast. For example, double x equal to 9.997, integer nx equal to integer x. Now the variable nx has the value 9 because casting a floating point value to an integer discards the fractional part. Parenthesis and operator hierarchy. Operations are executed in the hierarchical order as indicated and no parentheses are used. Operators on the same level are processed from left to right except for those that are right associative as indicated in the following table. Enumerated type. An enumerated type has a finite number of name values. For example, enum size open bracket small comma medium comma large comma extra large bracket closed. Now you can declare variables of this type. Size s equal to size dot medium. Java strings are sequences of Unicode characters. Java does not have a built-in string type. Java library contains a predefined class called string. Each quoted string is an instance of the string class. String E equal to double quotes, an empty string. String greeting equal to hello. Substrings. You can take a substring from a larger string with the substring method of the string class. String greeting equal to hello. String s equal to greeting dot substring of 0, 3 creates a string consisting of the characters HEL. Concatenation. Use plus to join concatenate two strings. String s1 equal to new. String s2 equal to Delhi. String message equal to s1 plus s2. Message variable set to the string New Delhi. Strings are immutable. The string class gives no methods that let you change a character in an existing string. The objects of the string class is referred as immutable since you cannot change the individual characters in a Java string. Testing strings for equality. Use the equals method. The subsequent expression returns true if the string s and t are equal or false otherwise. S dot equals of t. To test whether two strings are matching except for the upper or lowercase letter distinction, use the equals ignore case method. Hello dot equals ignore case of hello. Strings. Empty and null strings. The empty string is a string of length 0. Test empty string by calling if string dot length of equal to 0. A string variable can hold null that indicates that no object is currently related with the variable. To test whether a string is null, use the condition if of string equal to null. Code points and code units. Java strings are employed as sequences of character values. The character data type is a code unit for representing Unicode code points in the UTF-16 encoding. The most commonly used Unicode characters can be represented with a single code unit. A pair of code units is required by the supplementary characters. For example, string greeting equal to hello. Integer n equal to greeting dot length of, that is 5. To get the true length, that is the number of code points, call integer cp count equal to greeting dot code point count of 0, greeting dot length of. It returns the number of Unicode code points in the specified text range. The string API. String class in Java comprises more than 50 methods. Some are character at of integer index, integer code point at of integer index, boolean ends with of string suffix, integer index of string str. Building strings. Whenever strings are concatenated, a new string object is constructed. This is time consuming and wastes memory. By using the string builder class, this problem is avoided. String builder equal to new string builder of. Each time you need to add another part, which is called append method. Builder.append of ch. This appends a single character. Builder.append of str. This appends a string. To get a string object, call the toString method. String completed string equal to builder.toStringOf. Input and output. Reading input. To read console input, construct a scanner that is attached to system.in. Scanner space in equal to new scanner of system.in. Use the various methods of the scanner class to read input. For example, the next line method reads a line of input. System.out.print of what is your name. String name equal to in.nextLine of. The scanner class is defined in the java.util package. Formatting output. Java uses printf method to format the output. For example, the call prints x with a field width of 8 characters and a precision of 2 characters. System.out.printf of %8.2f, x. The format specifier starts with the character is replaced with the corresponding argument. The conversion character that ends a format specifier indicates the type of the value to be formatted. F is a floating point number, S is a string, and D is a decimal integer. Input and output. File input and output. Construct a scanner object like this to read from a file. Scanner in equal to new scanner of path.get of myfile.txt. If the file name contains backslashes, remember to escape each of them with an additional backslash. c:/my directory/myfile.txt. Read from the file by using any of the scanner methods. To write to a file, construct a printWriter object. In the constructor, simply supply the file name. PrintWriter out equal to new printWriter of myfile.txt. If the file does not exist, new file will be created. Use the print, println and printf commands printing to system.out. Control flow. Java supports both conditional statements and loops to determine control flow. Block scope. A block or compound statement is any number of simple Java statements surrounded by a pair of braces. Blocks define the scope of your variables. A block can be nested inside another block. Conditional statements. The conditional statement in Java has the form if condition statement. The condition must be surrounded by parentheses. For example, if age greater than or equal to 18, open bracket, system.out.println, you are eligible to vote, bracket closed. In this code, all the statements surrounded by the braces will be executed when your age is greater than or equal to 18. Loops. While a condition is true, the while loop executes a statement. The general form is while of condition statement. The while loop will never execute if the condition is false at the outset. A while loop tests at the top. Therefore, the code in the block may never be executed. To make sure a block is executed at least once, you will need to move the test to the bottom using the do while loop. Do open bracket statements bracket closed while of boolean underscore expression. This loop executes the statements at least once and only then test the condition. For example, do open bracket system.out.print of value of x plus x plus plus system.out.print of /n bracket closed while x less than 20. In the above example, initially the do statement is executed first before checking the while condition statement. After the statement is executed, while loop starts to check the condition, and it checks the condition of x value until less than 20 and prints the statement in the do loop. If the x value is going to be greater than 20, then the while loop stops its execution. Determinate loops. The for loop is a general construct to support iteration controlled by a counter or similar variable that is updated after every iteration. The following loop prints the numbers from 1 to 10 on the screen. For integer I equal to 1, I less than or equal to 10, I plus plus, system.out.println of I. The first slot of the for statement usually holds the counter initialization. The second slot gives the condition that will be tested before each new pass through the loop. The third slot specifies how to update the counter. Multiple selections, the switch statement. Java has a switch statement that is exactly like the switch statement in C and C++. In the above given program, the execution starts at the case label that matches the value on which the selection is performed and continues until the next break or the end of switch. If none of the case labels match, then the default case is executed. Statements that break control flow. Break statement. The same break statement that you use to exit a switch can also be used to break out of a loop. A labeled break statement lets you break out of multiple nested loops. Continue statement. It transfers control to the header of the innermost enclosing loop. If the continue statement is used in a for loop, it jumps to the update part of the for loop. Arrays. A data structure that stores a collection of values of the same type is an array. You access each individual value through an integer index. Example, if A is an array of integers, then A of I is the ith integer in the array. Declare an array variable by specifying the array type, which is the element type followed by open bracket, close bracket, and the array variable name. Use the new operator to create the array. The array elements are numbered from 0 to 99 and not 1 to 100. The for each loop. Java has a powerful looping construct that allows you to loop through each element in an array without having to fuss with index values. The enhanced for loop sets the given variable to each element of the collection and then executes the statement. The collection expression must be an array or an object of a class that carries the iterable interface such as ArrayList. The below given example explains about the enhanced for loop and it prints each element of the array A on a separate line. For variable collection statement, for example, for integer element A, system.out.println of element. Array initializers and anonymous arrays. Java has a shorthand to make an array object and supply initial values at the same time. Example, integer of sample array equal to 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. Need not call new when use this syntax. You can even initialize an anonymous array. New integer array of 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37. It allocates a new array and fills it with the values inside the braces. Array copying. You can copy one array variable into another, but then both variables refer to the same array. Integer array, new array equal to sample array. New array of 5 equal to 12. Now sample array of 5 is also 12. To copy all values of one array into a new array, use the copy of method in the arrays class. Command line parameters. Every Java program has a main method with a string of arguments parameter. This parameter shows that the main method receives an array of strings with the arguments specified on the command line. Array sorting. To sort an array of numbers, use one of the sort methods in the arrays class. Integer array a equal to new integer of 10,000 arrays.sort of a. The arrays class provides several other convenient methods for arrays that are included in the API. Multidimensional arrays. Multidimensional arrays use more than one index to access array elements. They are used for tables and other more complex arrangements. Declaring a two-dimensional array in Java is simple. For example, double array balances. One cannot use the array until you initialize it with a call to new. One can do the initialization as follows. Balances equal to new double of